Hi everybody, I just wanted to quickly hop in here and show you guys the process of getting paid in Command. There's always a good amount of questions, and I am going to be working on a guide to kind of put together that walks through getting paid as well, but I just want to show over here the process for getting paid. So the first step is obviously we would have the opportunity and begin adding the documents to that opportunity. So I'm going to go to one that in my fake business I know is going to be closing soon. So it's this one, Alex and Alyssa. And I'm going to click into it. I'm going to go to my documents. And so the first thing I can see is maybe I started to already add documents. So I'm going to go and I know right now I'm seeing returned. The key that we need is obviously for it to be approved. So that's the first step. Before even moving to the money side of things, we want to make sure that all the documents are in here. So I can go in here and I know that I need to replace this because it's not the right one. And so this is where I can see that it's not the right one. So I'll close it. And then I would go to the three dots and update it with the correct one. So I would go through and make sure everything is good here. And then I would resubmit once I've added new documents in. And now I'm waiting for that approved piece of it. And what we're asking is that you would do this at least 3 days prior to your closing. So you're having all the documents in there and making sure everything's ready to go before you even move to the money side. Then once you know, okay, as far as I know, everything that I need is ready to go in here. And I'll just make a quick note, consultation, we don't have anything required. So just the under contract tab. And then when it's a listing, we'll need to have what's in the listing and then also what's in the under contract tab. My next step is I'm going to go to offers and commissions right here. And I see no offers in my offer timeline. So I'm going to go to add new offer. And for this, because I haven't been tracking my offers, so it depends how you've been doing it. It is a really cool tool to track your offers. In this sense, we haven't been, which is okay. So I'm just going to know is final offer and create it with that name. And then it's going to ask for some details. So what was the offer date? So maybe I'll say April 1st was the offer date. And then it's closing at the end of the month. So I have the close date. And then I can actually select from the MLS or the KWLS to get that address and the info. Or I could go ahead and just put in maybe 123 Main Street just to have something in there. And then I'll go to parties. So literally I'm just walking step by step in this offer. It has my main buyer info here. And then I just need to fill in the seller side. So I'm going to do Susie, seller. And then I'll do Sam, seller, agent. So I want to do their name. So once I have that, and it is really just, we really need just their name, but if you have any other info to fill that in as well. And then I'll go to terms. And then I want to go in here and fill out the terms of it. So how much of it was cash? And how much was it finance? And I want to make sure whatever I'm getting paid off of is correct right here. How much is the earnest amount? So if I just fill it out here, it's going to update over here the percentage. And then if the option fee, termination option, if any of these apply, then I want to fill those out too. I'm going to go to agent analysis. This is a really cool tool if you are using this to track your multiple offers, which in this market, it would be a really cool tool to use. You can track the pros and cons of every offer and then present this to your sellers if this was a seller deal, a listing deal, and have a comparative sheet for them to look through. But in this sense, I'm not going to add anything, and I'm just going to hit save. And then I see that I have this over here. I'm going to go to accept. And so I open, and it's open over here. And now I need to go to manage commission. And I'm going to see over here that right away it tells me that I'm missing a contract date, which even though I added it in the beginning, because it's not in my details tab, that's why this happens. So I just need to go to edit general information and add in my contract date, which was April 1st, save changes. Then I can scroll down and see, is there anything that's missing or that I need to add? I can do edit agent payment. I can add items. So this is where I would go to do outside referral. Scroll to the bottom, outside referral, and fill that in. I could also add another agent. So if you're doing a deal with another agent or if you're on a team, this is what you would do. I would check to make sure it's all good. And this is the final breakdown and then hit submit. and that would get the process of getting